Are you familiar with this book, friends? Have you ever seen this resource, the Essential Emotions book? If you haven't, buckle up. I'm so excited to introduce this to you. This is one of the tools I use in my coaching sessions. Hi, I'm Vicki. I'm a certified Essential Emotions coach. I love what I do, but I love the impact it has long term. So what do I mean by that? When my friends and clients come to me and we have these discussions and I hold space to coach them through this certain process, they are in awe about how much awareness is brought to light in our sessions. And today, if you've been on my page, you know that I just put out a YouTube video about frankincense, depending on when this hits your feed. But I didn't touch upon frankincense essential oil as far as the emotions go. And so I want to highlight that. But before I highlight frankincense and what it can do for us and our emotions, there is one emotion, underlining emotion, that frankincense can support, and that's alignment. A lot of us can feel misaligned in this day and age. I know for me it's really easy to get out of alignment and I feel off. So before I go into frankincense, I wanted to actually ask you a question from this book, because friends, I don't need to remember it all. This is my resource I go to every single day. And one of the look deeper questions here, because these look deeper questions are meant for you to sit with, ponder about. It helps you dissect what's going on between your ears, what's going on in your soul. And I love this question. Are there areas in my life where I feel confused or guilty? Y'all, confusion? Hi. Yeah, that hits home. And there's no wrong answer here. That's one of the beauties of walking through this practice, walking through this coaching session. If you've never experienced it, oh my gosh, get on a call with me. Let's see if we're a good fit. And it's amazing the awareness that comes from it. One of the other questions is, what will it take for me to face my doubts and fears and choose to live from my highest and best self? So this isn't like a 2-second thought. I mean, grab a journal, write it down, really think about this. Friends, I love the awareness that comes from this. So a lot of clients that I've had, and I'm sure in the future, have felt misaligned. They are not in alignment. Well, friends, frankincense is the essential oil of truth. I love, love, love frankincense. When in doubt, you frank it out. It's good on so many levels. Go to my video if you want to watch and learn about all of the benefits that a frankincense essential oil can do for you. But this video specifically, I wanted to highlight briefly some of the beauty that frankincense can support us on an emotional level. So verbatim, because I mean, they do such a good job in this book. I love that it states frankincense supports in creating a healthy attachment with one's father. It assists in spiritual awakening and helps individuals feel the love of the divine. When they have felt abandoned or forgotten, frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protected. While this oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle. Like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. Frankincense shields the body and soul from negative influences and assists the soul in its spiritual evolution. Enhancing practices of prayer and meditation, this oil opens spiritual channels that allows an individual to connect to the divine. Through the light and power of frankincense, the individual can draw closer to divinity, healthy masculinity, and it goes on and on. Friends, I had to read it verbatim because they do such a good job. For me, I have tapped into frankincense. I don't have the best or healthiest relationship with my father. That's just the reality of it. I've noticed that when I lean into my essential oils, I am able to support my nervous system, support the heaviness that comes with, some interactions with my dad. And so I love tapping into frankincense. I use it sublingually. I put it under my tongue. I take a couple deep inhales. You know, the essential oils that I work with, that you're supposed to work with when pairing with being an essential emotions coach, have such a I'm going to say godly power. Like they're so pure, so powerful, but they allow this exchange to happen. And when I use frankincense, it gives me that comfort that I'm not alone. I am okay. I am protecting what is mine, and I'm setting these boundaries that need to be set. It is the essential oil of truth. I love it so dang much. Friends, that was just a micro education on how frankincense on an emotional level is extremely supportive. And I'm going to read one more thing to you before I let you go. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales of darkness from your eyes, the barriers from the mind, and the walls from your heart. Through connecting the soul with the inner light, the oil reveals the truth. Beautiful souls. If you love this kind of content, make sure you hit subscribe. Let me know what oils you would like to be educated on. And let me know if you want to get a virtual coffee date and see if we're a match so you can experience an essential emotions coaching session from me. Okay, friends, be well, hydrate, use your oils. Until next time.